at these abs.
Guess what? I don't even train them. I have almost never trained them over the years, yet they're always there. And no, it's not because of genetics. It's because I know how. This video is titled as an easy guide, because although getting abs is one of guys' biggest desires and girls rate abs as one of the most attractive muscle groups, it is actually extremely easy to get them. All you have to do is follow 3 easy steps. Purposeful men, we gather. Step number 1 is to obviously train your abs by using the right exercises. I don't do this step, and I will say why later. But if you want to build abs, you need to strengthen your core. So let me give you some exercises that are really effective. These are not the feminine exercises of crunches on the ground that you have to do 1,000 of to actually make progress. No, these are difficult exercises that will make your abs burn like hell, and that's how you know you're making progress. I also want to quickly mention that the abs are a slow twitch fiber muscle group, which essentially means that they need a lot of repetitions to grow. The biceps, for example, are a fast twitch muscle group, which means that you can grow your biceps by simply doing chin-ups for 3 sets of 8. But with the abs, that is not enough. So for each exercise I give you, I want you to be doing at least 3 sets of 20 reps. You can pause for short periods if you feel tired during the set. You don't need to do them all at once without stopping, but try your best to complete 20 reps as fast as you can until the 3 sets are over. The first exercise is the V-ups. This is a brutal exercise. I even struggle to do it, but it activates the core like no other. Even if you struggle with any of these exercises, just do your best. Take a pause if you can't handle it, then go back to doing it. The next exercise is bicycle crunches. This one is a bit easier, but still quite difficult. It will make your whole core burn. Afterwards, we have the L raises. You need to grab something for this one and let your legs hang and then raise them as much as possible. Do not use inertia when doing this one, just slowly lower your legs. If you don't have a pull-up bar, then simply do the raises on the ground. This is pretty difficult, but if you do have a pull-up bar, I recommend doing it there because it's harder. Finally, we have the Russian twists. This exercise hits the obliques directly. If it feels way too easy, then you can grab some weights to make it heavier. These are the 4 exercises that will annihilate your ab area. Do 3 sets of 20 for each one and you will see some pain, but you also see some progress. But at the start of this video I said that I don't even have ab exercises in my workout routine. I don't even train them directly. How do I have abs if I don't even train them? Well, this is step 2, do bodyweight exercises. See, I'm a calisthenics connoisseur. I'm versed in the art of moving my body against gravity. And guess what? Doing bodyweight exercises, no matter what they are, requires stability against gravity for your whole body. This stability is achieved through the core area, the abs included. In my powerful body course, I advise you to mainly include compound exercises in your routine because the rest takes care of itself. The point I'm trying to make is that if you want aesthetic abs as fast as possible, directly hitting them is good, but doing bodyweight exercises is better because you develop them without even trying. Say for example, I'm doing a pull-up. Well, in a pull-up, in a good form pull-up, my legs cannot swing. They have to be stable. To stabilize my legs, I'm using my core muscles, including my abs. So while I'm doing pull-ups, I'm also indirectly training abs. Say for example, I'm doing push-ups. In a push-up, your ass cannot drop down. Your body has to keep straight. Guess which muscles are required to keep that ass straight? Exactly, the core, including the abs. So while I'm doing push-ups, I'm also indirectly training abs. And since I only train calisthenics, which is essentially just bodyweight exercises, with each one exercise I'm hitting my abs. This is why calisthenics athletes are so aesthetic. And this is why I never need to train abs in order to have abs. The advice I'm trying to give you, bro, is that you can train abs directly, but for the best progress, include bodyweight exercises in your routine like push-ups, pull-ups, dips, etc. If you're training in the gym, don't just use the barbell and weights for every exercise. Do some bodyweight exercises and you will achieve aesthetic abs. The final step 3 of this video, and the most important one, is dieting. See, you can have amazing abs, but if they're buried under layers of fat, the abs will never show up. You'll just have a belly, and For a dad, that's great. But for us, bro, we need to get ripped in order to get the bitches. That's the reality. So we need to keep a low body fat percentage in order for our abs to show up. Your body weight percentage is decided by the calories you consume and the type of food you consume. So the last tip I want to give you is to stop overeating first, and second, eat healthy whole foods. With junk foods, you are never going to have abs because junk food makes you gain fat extremely easy. You know what healthy food is, bro. Eat vegetables, meat, nuts, dairy, homemade meals, but absolutely avoid sugar, fast food and processed foods in general. This is the secret of the abs. Most people actually have abs, but they're impossible to see because their terrible diet does not allow for them to lose the fat. The more healthy whole foods you eat and the less processed junk food, the more likely you're to lose the fat and finally see your abs. So if you train the exercises I gave you, if you include bodyweight exercises in your routine, and you eat more healthy in order to lose the fat, you'll get aesthetic abs pretty fast and pretty easy. Thanks for watching. My name is Dennis. I have created this movement in order to help people find their purpose in life and improve themselves in order to achieve it. If you found value in this video, then join the movement and become a purposeful man. If you want to build an aesthetic and powerful body, and on top of that support me so I can continue making videos, then check out my course in the description. And remember, if you don't achieve your purpose, nobody will. Be ruthless.